We are getting very, very close. In fact, we are 12 days away from the live draft. I believe most of you have confirmed. I'm actually still waiting to hear confirmation from the Brent and Chris team as to who will be there in terms of your representative. Also, need just confirmation from Jameson. Jameson, I think you're going to be there, but I don't know. I don't think I have absolute confirmation. Remember, if you do not show up or you do not send legal representation that is not in the league, so like Morris, you can't send Joe Gianosa for you because he's already going to be there. You will suffer the consequences of us drafting your team for you. So everyone at the draft will draft your team for you. As Morris pointed out, I guess I have to be there. Yeah, it's kind of like that, Morris. As for hopefully we will have the championship belt by the draft date. I ordered it last week, so we'll see what happens. It's pretty badass. It'll have all our past champions on it, so guys like Tom Schroeder, guys like Jameson Jones. You guys will get a chance to take a picture with the belt. But as you probably know, and if you don't, I don't know where you've been, I am the current champion, so I will be wearing it all this year at every one of our events. I did want to give you guys a couple quick updates as far as people who have paid. All right, the following people have all paid. Thank you very much for being very timely. As you guys know, this is the hardest job for the commissioners, just tracking down all the payments and all the money to make sure our league is squared away by the time the season starts. So the people that have paid are Morris Tolmachoff, Jameson Jones, thank you guys, Avery Estrada, Joseph Waltz, Tom Schroeder, and the Brent and Chris team just sent payment. As far as the rest of you, Jacob Allen has paid me $150. He's told me when the rest is coming, so thank you in advance, Jacob. Matters, you're in the same boat. You've paid $50, and you've told me when the rest is coming. However, Joe Gianosa, I have no idea when the money's coming, man. Please let me know. You've put $50 down already. Similar boat, Vic Paredes. I know you're an asshole, and you like to fuck around. You paid $47, and you haven't told me when the rest is coming. So, pay up. And the last person, Nate Langley, who has to pay because he is our last place finisher from last year. And his girlfriend has assured me that she will dress him in women's clothing and stand in front of my house before the draft with a sign that says, I suck at fantasy football. So as far as the draft, a couple of you have requested that it moves up a little bit in terms of time of day. So it will still be Saturday, September 5th. Which is approximately 12 days away, and it will start at 12:30 p.m., so noon 30. You're more than welcome to come over a little bit earlier. Basically at 11:30, Nate will be standing outside my house with the sign. So for the hour before, plus we'll have food. I don't know what kind of food I'm going to make yet, but we'll have food there, as well as Nate holding a sign. The league draft will start promptly at 12:30. So if you're the number one overall pick, Tom Schroeder, you probably want to be there early because we will start right at 12:30. Okay, a couple last things. As you have hopefully seen, the schedule has been released. The schedule is up and live on our ESPN site. You'll notice that week 7 and week 13 are bye weeks. So right now they show bye weeks because they are actually position rounds. So if you are new to the league or if you don't remember last year, basically the number one seed in the first division will face off against the number one seed in the other division, and number 2 versus number 2, number 3, number 3. That's how the position round goes in week 7 and week 13. The playoffs are weeks 14, 15, 16. If you win the division, there's 2 divisions. If you win your division, you get a bye in the first round of the playoffs, so you're guaranteed money as the top 4 places get paid. 4th place basically gets a free buy into next year, aka $250. 3rd place, I think, is going to get $500, and then the winner, I think, is going to get close to $1,500, and 2nd place will get close to $750. Actually, I think that's exactly what it is. I think it's $1,500, $750, $500, $250. So it's definitely very top heavy. $1,500 is a pretty cool first place, though. I'm excited about that. As you guys know, there is a little bit of an extra pot. We had to pay. Basically, I paid for the belt the championship trophy, which we'll use until we run out of space, but hopefully that won't be for a while. Basically, there is $10 added on everyone's entry. So you saw the entry was $260. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm going to use $80 or $75 from this year, next year, and 2017 to pay for the belt. And then the extra money, there's going to be about $45 left over that we're going to put into a pool. And basically, the top 1 week total for every season is going to get about $40. So it'll be a little bounty prize, little incentive to make sure that your lineups are actually legitimate lineups. I'm excited about the draft. I know there's been a couple of key injuries already this year. Jordy Nelson is out for the season. Calvin Benjamin is out for the season. If you're planning on picking a lot of Pittsburgh guys, the center may be out for the season. Marquise Pouncey might be out for the season. I don't know if you've been following a lot of these injuries. Arian Foster, if you haven't seen him in the top 10 ranks, that's because he tore his groin. He'll be out about 4 to 6 weeks. So a lot of big injury updates. Other than that, I'm excited about this year. September 5th, 12:30 draft. Be there 11:30 to watch Nate humiliate himself. As you hopefully know, those of you who are new to the league, that the last place finisher of the league must cross-dress and hold up a sign that says, "I suck at fantasy football" on a busy street in Midtown Sacramento. Anyways, I will see you guys in just under 2 weeks.